Nate di nuovo su Somnium. Aspettate un attimo.
Amore, mentre il gattone,
Esattamente.
un bel gattone, con un bel gattone.
Con un bel gattone. E ora siamo pronti. Dobbiamo andare lì dove Oda frizzò. Non è vero, non è di qua. Oda non ha frizzato qua. Begin the sink. Sì.
Back to the sink.
Back to the sink in the swan. In the swain. The swain, quel che cacchio è. Sink in the Romeo sta guardando interessato, scusate, questo lo posso saltare, tanto l'abbiamo visto. Esplosioni. Allora, la prima cosa che dobbiamo fare ovviamente è questa.
The ice on the
Jump. Mamma quanti
orthodox method.
mi fa accusare. Mannaggia Oda che mi fa sprecare. Sì, questo è sempre un combatti. Adesso se non sbaglio dovrebbe essere questo mi sa.
A plate attached to the cold has frosted up.
No. Non vedo niente, Romeo.
Dov'è? Non ci vediamo.
Sure.
Levati.
Vieni qua.
Può essere questo.
A plate attached to the cold has frosted.
Amore.
But then, something
Meo.
What's happening?
Nel frattempo Romeo si deve spostare da lì. Levati.
Right.
What is this?
Aspettate, fatemi scansare il gatto dallo schermo che non vedo una mazza. Scendi, su. Su schermo gatto. Gatto schermo, scendi. Oh,
Tessa!
boh.
If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. It's just destiny.
Che scemo. No, Romeo. Niente, a lui piace quella.
No! I will fight destiny!
Non panciare, no? Prendere a pugni il viso di Oda.
I'm the one who has to help him.
We have to make Hero of Justice Ota fight back. Look cool doing it.
Allora.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Quello non lo posso prendere.
A wooden.
Allora. Push.
Push it over to Ota.
E è pesantissimo.
It doesn't move.
What's in it?
A small wooden box?
Questo mi sa.
A forklift.
Sorti se ci riusciamo.
What?
This is Ota's world, right? Your role in this dream is to assist Ota in his...
Lousy Ota. Thanks to him, my image is a cool.
Vediamo se ce la fa.
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car. Forklift. Sortie.
Wow.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Perché Oda è così cretino?
I can't stand.
Did he really help?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it.
Andiamo da Oda.
Ota is...
Incoraggio. Aspetta. Non so quanto tempo spreco, ma è meglio usare questo.
You're so cool, my shiny, glittery Ota.
The ghost inside me whispered, "Yeah, I am cool, huh? From now on, this is my stage."
Rieccolo il cretino.
There. Why?
Complimenti Oda. Rip Oda. No, non è morto qua.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously, dude?
Scusate.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did
Io.
not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I have some things I want to ask you. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure, it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
Odoroki chocolate.
Man chocolate. Mayumi Matsushita's fingerprint. Mayumi purchased the chocolate yesterday. The purchase was made at an 8:12. The store was located approximately...
The Hodoroki Man chocolate.
the same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints were on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom, even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
Why are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
Giustamente il coltello, no?
The kitchen knife, with a floral pattern. Mom, I love you always, is carved on the handle.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he knows how much I love flowery design.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused, and then she would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way.
Addirittura.
Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris. Because...
No. 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 Strange equipment. No. No. È perso... Oh, una delle due. Io le provo tutte.
The Matsushida's van was stolen from the parking lot of the Fumista while Iris was in the car. That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Direi.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself.
A posto.
I need to hear
Buona
her
fortuna.
explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna head to Matsushita Diner.
What? Hey, well, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Thank you, Date.
Prego. Andiamo al Matsushita Diner.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita. But I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
I finally remembered
Che cosa?
about the warehouse. I did it.
Cosa?
I did everything.
Cosa?
Scusi?
Come scusa?
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest. I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse and...
Ma fa tutto da sola.
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes.
And the polar bear costume?
Dai, non è vero.
I bought it through mail order.
And
Ma
you were the one
dai.
wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Come no?
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
You
Boss.
got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds
Pensa.
about right.
Era pure un'attrice. Pensa un po'.
My
Perché
son
era
is
abituale.
under that witch's spell.
Bene.
Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
A posto. Perché le hai
Because
fatto l'occhio?
I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
A caso.
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question, Mayumi. Do you know anything about online streaming?
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Ok.
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember.
Ovvio che non è stata lei.
It's true, I planned the whole thing.
Guarda, ci sto credendo. È proprio tantissimo.
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
yes, I stabbed him.
Ma
With
perché?
the knife I brought from home.
Ma perché?
I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me, and then it just...
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right.
And?
Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out. Same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you?
Il Romeo si è in
You
questo
killed
momento
Shoko
dorme.
and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
Certo, ci sto credendo. E per quale motivo?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible, using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil.
A posto.
That's why I killed him.
Perfetto. E perché hai ucciso Shoko?
Renju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me. I answered your questions, so there. I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Renju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
A posto.
Well, I don't remember.
Ecco.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right now,
Ma
we have
perché?
to rely on hard evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota,
Guarda,
She may
non
have seen the
chiedere.
criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
E ti pare? Dai. Dai. Sync with her. Fantastico. Un altro sync, dai. Ce la possiamo fare.
Computer, we're going to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
Well,
What happened?
the sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it
Perfetto.
take to fix?
16 hours. At least.
You've got 8.
But
Ne hai
that's
8.
impossible.
So we can't sink it, huh?
8 servono per i cosi, almeno 5. Ne hai 3. No.
Poraccio. Dante, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner. You may be able to find some clues.
Good
Sì,
idea.
che trovi?
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8.
6.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter, always so humble.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy.
Ma povero, pure in 6.
This is a hostile work environment.
Esatto. Poraccio. Poverino. Sottopagato e fa pure sto lavoro in 6 ore. No, non manco in 8 adesso, in 6.
Why did
Bene.
Mayumi lie?
She is probably protecting someone.
But who?
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
Perché si dovrebbe...
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
Ma era stordita, non l'hai vista?
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
A me sembrano tutte cose tirate su
In yesterday's Somnium,
i capelli.
Ota and the polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Non capisco il fatto
In
di neanche
short,
io.
Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A
Non penso
performance?
proprio.
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table and
Ma stanno
Ota donned the
dormendo.
polar bear costume and started
Lo
the
vedi
song.
quando uno è sveglio e quando uno non sta?
In the stream, Ota and the polar bear.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire. It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes. But this is only a theory.
Molto teoria, direi. Esatto.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko
E
and
perché?
Renju.
Così a caso.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. Makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Infatti. In realtà, ragazzi, vi dico che è un casino. Cioè.
Sì, sì. Fanno tutte congiunzioni.
Sì, è più incasinato di quello che sembra. Cioè,
Più incasinato di così.
è più incasinato di quello di come di come lo stiamo trattando adesso. È molto più incasinato.
Ota,
Che fa Oda qui?
why are you?
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her. Why?
Mi dispiace. Ha confessato, non ci posso fare niente. Guarda la faccia di Oda.
Non frizzare il gioco, mi raccomando.
A proposito di questo, fammi fare un salvataggio per sicurezza.
Sì, infatti. Sia mai Ota decide
Di far frizzare tutto, o meglio di no. Grazie. Per questo il titolo si chiamerà sempre Ota non frizzare il gioco. Perché noi con Oda abbiamo il terrore di che frizzi, mannaggia lui. Ok.
Of course I am. That's my mom. What son wouldn't be worried about his mom? Okay? How could I be okay? I got stabbed by a serial killer.
Easy, kid. You're gonna open up your stitches.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital.
Oda il frizzatore comunque è il
That's
miglior
why I'm
titolo.
here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
Yeah?
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the criminal.
Yes.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
Io nel frattempo...
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
I'm telling you, I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Direi anch'io.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Che
Your
ne so?
guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up. Everything is my fault. It's because of me that Mom is... I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day. And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night.
No, poraccio.
Mom worked as a janitor. They were both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good. But we were drowning in debt. And there's a loan on the house and the diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked.
Esatto.
Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started, Dad...
Passed away?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay. Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow. A writer? That's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company.
Eh?
I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Come no?
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever. I'll always support you, Ota.
Yeah, how do you guess? It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Oh, dai, stai calma.
Antipatico.
Sono di un frizzatore di moto. Non si fa.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
La stessa.
Stessa di prima.
Sempre quella.
Looking at this photo reminds me, one time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad. And it's not like it was an apology or anything. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Aiba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit, but I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time, but we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times. Aiba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse. We might be missing something.
Understood.
L'importante è che tu te ne
Che
sia
si è reso conto, infatti, meglio tardi che mai.
Esatto. Eh sì. Povera Mayumi.
Qui ci sono tutti i poveri, che sono tutti i personaggi sfigati.
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
Cosa?
Aiba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris, or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Themisto parking lot. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
Aiba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Themisto parking lot saw the entire incident clear.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating?
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. That doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here? She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course. A different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday
Come è
night
arrivata
to
qui,
Monday
scusami?
No,
non ci sta Kagami.
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
Quello chiama
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
At Lemniscate?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Andiamo.
Hey, got a minute?
Are you talking to moi?
Sì.
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old
Oddio,
man's
Parlamento
diction.
Mind if
francese
I ask
questo.
you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you. Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well. The old hag.
Old hag?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination
Sì,
was the
Romeo
warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not. Newspapers and television news programs. I have just finished conveying my client from Temeke Sanos. I was informed that the visit here would be brief. I recall it was around 10 in the evening, near the Kabasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the... And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me. Follow that van, hurry! I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film. I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Themisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that.
In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van, so I decided to drive past it. I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there, while waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move. I have to buy something, she declared, then made...
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases, and then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Ota was left behind at the Famisto.
Mayumi thought Ota was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor. The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out. But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district. The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came. But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we... About 45 minutes late, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on...
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio... I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor. Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends. The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouse. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and I waited for some time. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for pity.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
Oh, every taxi driver in the city. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
We need to speak with him immediately.
Agreed.
Andiamo.
Andiamo a vedere da su.
Andiamo a parlare con lui. Andiamo a parlare con il simpaticone.
There's no one here.
Indeed.
I don't see So or his bodyguards.
I do not detect them either.
Let's go inside.
Andiamo dentro.
Dove cacchio sono?
Non c'è nessuno.
Amore, tutto giù.
Ehi, salute. Romeo sta starnutito.
E giù?
Hey, Aiba. Do you smell something funny?
You are aware that I do not possess this.
Oh, right.
Scusa. C'è qualcosa che
There's
puzza.
something strange about this vase. Ugh.
What is it?
This is definitely where the smell is coming from.
Is there something inside?
Maybe, but the opening is covered by a metal plate.
The lid is fixed with a bolt. It will not open easily.
Yeah.
Then, as is standard procedure...
What the?
Direi che non parliamo con So.
Oh, caspita.
Direi che non parliamo con So.
Che schifo.
Sangue everywhere. E
So Sajima?
direi che schifo. Grazie per la scena proprio.
That is the head of So Sajima.
Ma dai!
Eye is hollowed out.
This is most likely a crime committed by the new Cyclops killer.
Do you have an estimated time of death?
Today, sometime between 11 a.m. and noon.
Perfetto.
That's about when I was talking to Ota at Matsushita Diner.
E non può essere Oda.
At that time, Mayumi was in police custody and Iris was in the ICU of Central Hospital.
E quindi chi cacchio è
They have
stato?
not moved.
That means Ota, Mayumi, and Iris couldn't possibly have committed the crime. Assuming that this is the work of a single killer, those three can be eliminated from the list of suspects.
Ota, Mayumi, and Iris are not the new Cyclops killer.
Right. By the way, why is there no one in the mansion? No bodyguards, no housekeepers.
I do not know.
Does So have family?
So Sejima's wife died in labor 30 years ago, giving birth to their son. Their son is currently living abroad.
So lived here alone?
Do you find that suspicious?
No, just...
Chi è?
Date, a call from Pewter.
Connect me.
Date, the sync machine is up and running. You can sync with Mayumi.
Oh, thanks, but there are more pressing matters now.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I found So Sejima's body, with the left eye hollowed out.
What?
I'm at the Sejima household. Send the investigation team over.
Why so?
I can answer your questions when I get back to Abyss.
Got it.
Date, what is your plan? Wait until crime scene investigation arrives?
No. There's something I need to do. If that taxi driver was telling the truth, Mayumi was at the warehouse yesterday. And we know the chocolate we found at the scene. Maybe she saw something. Maybe she knows something we don't. Some kind of clue or information about the culprit.
Then...
Yeah.
Andiamo.
We're gonna sync with Mayumi.
E andiamo.
Amore. Amore fa il pacificissimo.
Date, a large-scale investigation of So Sejima has already begun. At this very moment, the media is already swarming outside the building.
Really? Doesn't matter. The sync is what's important. If we sink into Mayumi's brain, that might help us find the real culprit.
I understand. Are you
Andiamo.
ready?
Sono pronto.
Then, let's begin.
Ma poi dov'è il boss, scusate?
Tutto questo, effettivamente.
Vero, eh?
Where am I?
Where? Oh, silly me. Huh?
This is Matsushita Diner, though it looks...
Then we need to help remind her.
Do you think such a thing can be done?
This diner means everything to Mayumi. If we do what we did last time and reproduce the actions, we could help her remember everything.
Is this what you call your intuition?
Told you it was useful.
Well, if we must...
Scusate.
Activate!
Ci manca giusto il salvadisco, guarda. Mi mancava manneggiare il gesso migliori. Non lo so, scusa. 3, 4, 5. Bene, 5 mental lock. Ma so. Pensavo fossero 6. Allora.
The sliding door at the end.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
Home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet. Dad isn't back yet, but you can...
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But...
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
Oda super simpatico, yeah?
the diner has manifested.
Maybe this is one of the memories she forgot. It must be important to her, though.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Telefono.
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Il phone è il telefono, sì.
It's the phone.
Roger. My husband?
Yes, Matsushita Diner. Yes. Well, yes. Yes. What? My husband! Why? How could this happen?
Oh.
Già. Eh sì. Non ci credere che tutti i personaggi in questo gioco saranno tipo da coso.
The diner has changed again.
Oh, mo cominciano a gnara, come si può dire queste parti.
If this continues, will it not have a negative effect on me?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We have to.
Understood.
C'è una cagnara. Allora. Non mi ricordo.
Ciccio. A Kate, chi? A Kate.
Ah, la torta.
A delicious cake.
Wonder who it's for.
Oda.
Oda. Dovrebbe essere, sì.
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
Hooray! Congrats!
Poi...
E 2. Poi... Cosa c'era?
Hooray! Hooray!
Ma cosa si è messo in testa? Oddio.
Ota was quite the spoiled
He definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him so important to Mayumi.
I see.
Cosa si è... Ah, questo.
It's an envelope. This is a bank statement.
Sì.
Let's do our best.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay, we'll work harder for Ota's dream.
Povero.
Già.
We reproduced another painful...
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a
Mamma
heavy
mia,
burden.
succede.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is...
Is that so?
C'è qua.
It's a sticker from a chocolate...
Welcome home! Did you get it for me?
It?
This is...
Chocolate.
Do you mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki man, remember? Oh, that. Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like. Here you go. That's not it. Oh, honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
Oda, non fare il... Oddio. Pestifero. Il pestifero non fare.
You're not just a dummy, you're a super dummy idiot.
Ecco, a posto.
Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big... I'll buy you a real
Non che da
Momonoke
tutto
Man
fosse chissà che.
Stupid. It's not Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man. I I hate you, Mom!
Bene, complimenti.
Ti sto guardando super un sacco.
Wait! Please! Ota, I'm sorry. Mommy won't make any mistakes anymore, Ota. Ota! Come back! Ota!
Porello, non do...
Ota, don't leave me. I'm sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro, I can't do this on my own. Don't leave me.
Poverina.
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done. If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma...
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
What are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But...
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
Is that your intuition?
It is.
Fidati.
A wall clock.
Se non sbaglio è... Intanto che si ribrucia questo vado un attimo al bagno. Scusate.
Ota, sweetie. Mom,
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Ota.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you forever and ever. Me too, Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this. Oh.
Yeah! We are a family. We can do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Looks like it's okay to go back now.
Yes, I agree. By the way, Date.
Hmm?
I admit, it is useful every now and then.
What is?
Your intuition.
Hai visto? Awakened. Sunstain. Non frizzare. Central Hospital.
Ota, I'm so sorry for worrying.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
Polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I panicked and ran. I'm sure that's when I dropped the chocolate. And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking, Annie.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school club. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah, but I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet.
That's not it! Oh, honey. I thought
Carine.
you liked the Momonoki Man chocolate. No! I told you! It's Todoroki Man! Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a... You're not just a dummy! You're a super dummy idiot! Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'll buy you a real Momonoki. Stupid! It's not Momonoki Man! It's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time, and my dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid!
You're stupid to call your mother stupid. Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't raise you like that.
But...
When she comes back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back, but the guilt... I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away. Even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, I don't deserve all this. You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Say cheese!
Sorry, I lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Non fa niente.
Mom,
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here.
huh?
Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
Inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota, so she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
Huh?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Dai.
Che carini.
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do
Hallelujah.
anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. But I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll start by writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
Of course.
Good. L'ultima
Oh,
cosa.
I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Alleluia.
Really?
Yeah, she's due to be transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Meno male.
Thank God.
You saved her life, you know. Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
Ciao.
Is Iris your girlfriend?
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time. She's a great girl.
Ci credo proprio.
Oh my, I'm looking forward to it.
Sono super non te la vedi.
Is she going to be your financier? Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Eh sì.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
No!
Oh, yes! Yes, that's it!
Jeez, Mom.
Ancora peggio quello.
Beh, non ti credo, è stato...
Prima era la strega.
Adesso se l'è dimenticata proprio. Ciao.
Proprio ciaone.
Ce l'ho proprio dimenticata. E... si conclude? No, non è vero. Pensavo si concludesse così. Ciao, Aiba!
Date, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah.
Sei troppo trasparente. Aiba, sei trasparente però.
Looks like another all-nighter.
Già. Miau. È trasparente, sì.
È trasparente Aiba.
E se non sbaglio si conclude così questa.
Sì, sì. Yes.
E si è conclusa così. Aspettate che devo riuscire... Oh. Ok, saltata. Ok. E anche questa parte è conclusa.
Basta.
Non è vero?
Ma non ancora. Bugia. Ed è pazza.
È riapparsa boss.
Has there
Oh,
been any
incredibile.
progress in this Jima investigation?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have
Però-
2 clues.
Hai notato come non ti stavo
2
guardando?
points of information. But they may not connect
Okay, ora sì.
directly to the murder.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than I sent a video to the boss's... Could you check there, please?
Guarda quanto è carino.
Sì, mini Aiba.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Ok.
Tessa, wait. I'll get the car.
You witch!
There, stop it.
Ok.
I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes. I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image. Boss, the next video.
Ok.
You witch!
Aveva un coltello.
You stay away from my boy!
Ok.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No.
No, everything's fine.
Ma aveva un
Ok, let's go.
coltello. Ok. Ok. Quindi il coltello l'ha preso Iris.
Hey, what's this?
Iris has the kitchen knife?
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information. More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what was it?
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Che schifo. E finisce così, grazie.
Preferivo che finisse su loro che cosa.
Che schifo, finisce con la sorpresa sorpresissima, ragazzi.
Sorpresone!
Yes. Con la sorpresa del Renju aveva l'occhio di Shoko dentro lo stomaco. Benissimo. Che schifo. Ok. Ci sono ancora molti misteri da risolvere, lasciarli irrisolti. Il vero colpevole, l'incidente di 6 anni fa e il passato di Date. E infatti, come potete vedere, il prossimo percorso sarà esattamente questo qua. Quello che abbiamo lasciato in sospeso prima, cioè praticamente il sync iniziale, quello di Mizuki. L'altra parte, quella che avevo detto ci sono 2 strade, noi faremo adesso questa che praticamente...
Magari non propriamente adesso.
No, non adesso. Però dico, faremo questa qui e vi faremo vedere che cosa... Tra l'altro non vi preoccupate, scopriremo tutto, tutto. Con molta calma, ma si scopre tutto. Anche perché tanto questo va comunque... Allora, per aprire questo qui, ragazzi, vi dico già che bisogna seguire questa strada blu, ok? E poi la strada blu più avanti si bloccherà, perché si sblocca solo quando si è sbloccata la verde, quindi tocca farle tutte. Però vabbè, dai, come potete vedere è molto, molto veloce comunque alla fine, quindi direi che per oggi va bene così. Abbiamo fatto la fine di Ota e siamo rimasti col "e mo?". Vi lasciamo in sospeso come al solito, però grazie per averci seguito e direi alla prossima.